Is money spiritual? Can it be considered as energy? I think it's a question probably many folks are pondering about. And I would say money is often considered unspiritual. And in fact, I'd like to suggest that money is actually an important part of spiritual growth. So in that sense, it is spiritual. Paying attention to money, how we work with money, how we look at money, how we engage with money, very important for spiritual aspirants. So I think in that sense, money is absolutely an important aspect of one's growth. Initially, we may think about money as just literally money, but in fact, money represents something more than just, currency bills and coins. In fact, money represents something that in this physical reality, we have given it a certain representation. We've given it a certain value. In that sense, it's kind of like monopoly money. Inherently, it has no value, but we have just decided that these monies have certain values, so we can have transactions, and we can also accumulate it and feel like, wow, I have a lot of money because I've built up a pile of these bills. So money has significance because money is not those bills, the currencies, nor is it what the numbers that appear in your bank statements. In fact, money is an energy. And when you start looking at it as energy, you could start working with it as energy. In other words, it actually has effect on your consciousness. And this is where it starts becoming interesting for somebody who's on the growth path, where instead of simply trying to distance yourself from money, or simply trying to grab money, neither of those is actually pretty healthy. What really you want to do is start understanding money, how it affects your consciousness, and how you can engage with money, because money is really an important thing to work with on this level. So we start saying, money is something I'm going to use as a way to develop my consciousness. And so that opens up the question of, livelihood, contribution, how to look at things like saving money, how does one look at retirement, and all these things. But without getting into all of those details, I would say bring greater awareness to all of your transactions, and also bring greater awareness to what you see yourself as, what you see as your money. Because if you just look at that one aspect, me and my money, do you really have any money? Can anybody really have any money? It's really just kind of like virtual money. So knowing that you come into this world with no money and you're going to leave without any money, you have to look at money as a way of operating in this reality, but without getting carried away with this make-believe unit of currency. So that's how I would start looking at it, as money as something representing something different more than what we ordinarily think of as money. And from there, I think as one's consciousness develops, you start seeing that you're able to relate to money in healthier and healthier ways. So you can, without having desires and attachments, you could still operate with money. And that's where it gets more fluid and interesting. So money becomes a creative tool for functioning in this world. And I think that's where I'd like us to start thinking about money as, rather than something to accumulate that gives you security, it's a tool for being more creative. It's a tool for engaging with higher levels of consciousness. When you choose light, life becomes increasingly joyful, purposeful, and inspired. I invite you to join me to explore the realms of light, the infinite possibilities that light offers.